Hello students, welcome to Veranda IAS. From the current affairs of science and technology, in this session, we are going to learn about Deep Ocean Mission. The learning objectives of this particular session will be to analyze the Deep Ocean Mission, then we will examine the Deep Ocean Mission in the news, then we will list down the components of the Deep Ocean Mission, and then we will discuss the significance of Deep Ocean Mission. So overall, we can say we are going to learn everything about the Deep Ocean Mission. So let's introduce ourselves to what do we mean by the Deep Ocean Mission. Now see, we use the word ocean as a metaphor when there is a vastness. So similarly, the things apply over here also. When the oceans primarily are the vast source of information, resources and every other thing. And we have just not explored the ocean to the fullest of the extent. And obviously as they are showing potential to have significant resources. So every country again in today's time is interested into knowing the ocean. So India cannot lag behind. So with that objective, deep sea mining, ocean climate change advisory services, underwater vehicles and underwater robotics related technologies is the focus of this particular mission. So that is what we can say this mission particularly emphasizes on exploring the universes. These are the tools of exploring the universes. What they are: deep sea mining, ocean climate change advisory services, underwater robotics, underwater vehicles and all those things. These are just what you can say, these are just the ways in which we can explore the oceans. Further, this multi-institutional mission will be implemented by the Ministry of Earth Sciences, which will be the nodal ministry. This is important from the prelims point of view. We have repeatedly stressed that in UPSC prelims examination, they are asking a question as to which the mission, which is the implementing agency. So in this case, it is the Ministry of Earth Sciences. Moving ahead, then on about the mission itself. So on 27th June 2021, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved proposal of the Ministry of Earth Sciences for the Deep Ocean Mission. So that was the news that we are talking about. So that's why we are studying this. So it was in June 2021 that the proposal was approved. And further in 2018, now the background, slight background, in 2018, the Deep Ocean Mission's blueprint for exploring the ocean's deepest recesses was revealed. So this was in 2018. That is like a background work that we can actually find out deeper into the, or we can find out more insights about the ocean. So that was conceptualized at that period. The proposed blue economy policy was also released by the Ministry of Earth Sciences. So moving on, now what are the components of the Deep Ocean Mission? So the first one, all three-person manned submersible with a set of scientific sensors and tools will be designated to travel to a depth of 6,000 meters in the ocean. So that is a significant, what you can say, significant objective, that a three-person manned submersive with a set of scientific sensors. So manned mission it is, that they will travel around 6,000 meters depth into the ocean. So that is what you can say one of the important components of Deep Ocean Mission. And obviously if the human beings are going on, that means we will be creating those technologies which are required for human beings to take to that level. So that is again acting as a technology demonstrator. Next, to mine polymetallic nodules at these depths in the central Indian Ocean, an integrated mining system will be created. So to mining purposes, again as I told you, there are a lot of resources and natural resources also can be found. So to do that, this will be the another component. So what is it? To mine polymetallic nodules at those depths in the central Indian Ocean, an integrated mining system will be created. So this integrated mining system is an important one. And then the important one, now oceans play a very significant role in deciding the environment or the weather patterns, or even we can say the climate. So obviously studying the ocean is going to help us or give us a better insights about the climate change that is happening. So studying ocean is an important criteria if we have to study the climate change, and then furthermore creating further models or hypotheses, whatever they are. So ocean climate change advisory services are currently being developed. So these are the important components of the Deep Ocean Mission. Now further components will be developing a component for searching deep sea flora and fauna. Deep sea flora, again see, aquatic life is very rich. It is very rich compared to the life which is there on the surface. Surface by surface I mean here the land surface. So searching for deep sea flora and fauna, we may get more insights including microbes and determining how to use them sustainably. So that is another component of this particular Deep Ocean Mission. Then another one is along the Indian Ocean's mid-oceanic ridges. I hope you have studied mid-oceanic ridges and their significance in the geography. It will also include a component to study and identify prospective sources of hydrothermal minerals. So hydrothermal minerals, they can be the minerals of the future, and they are significant one, which are sources of valuable metals generated from the Earth's crust. So again, from the mining perspective, this component will be an important one. Then further, it includes a section of researching and designing detailed engineering designs for desalination plants powered by offshore ocean thermal energy conversion. So desalination is again important. Now we have the big cities like Chennai, Mumbai, which are at the coastal cities. Now over there, what we will be requiring in the times to come, as we all know, rainfall is unpredictable in India. If there are issues of water and all those things, or even that water can be utilized for the agriculture purposes and all, so we will require the desalination of those waters. So that is also the component of this. And further, powered by offshore ocean thermal energy. So oceanic thermal energy is also one of the forms or the components of the deep ocean mission. Now, what is the significance of deep ocean mission? Oceans, which encompass 70% of the Earth's surface, continue to play an important role in our lives. Yes, we all know oceans are an integral part of our lives, and specifically in India, because we are blessed with a large coastline, and because of that, the lifestyles or the life of the people is directly or indirectly shaped by these coasts or the oceans. So approximately 95% of the deep ocean has yet to be investigated. Yes, that's why ocean is vast. And when it is vast, so the vastness of unexplored regions is also vast. So that's why I started with saying that ocean is used as a metaphor just because it is vast. So 95% of the oceans actually, and specifically the deep oceans, are yet to be investigated. And once we are investigating, we will have more knowledge, more information, more resources, and more insights basically that can be utilized either for human beings, or that can even need to be preserved. So whatever the things may come out when we actually study those. The ocean surrounds India on three sides. We all know Arabian Sea on the western side, Indian Ocean in the southern, and Bay of Bengal is also there, with roughly 30% of the people living in coastal areas. Now, the ocean is a major economic component sustaining fisheries and aquaculture, tourism, livelihoods, and blue trade. So, overall, oceans play a very significant role in these 30% of the India's population, and 30% is not a small population. And again, when it comes to India's total population, 30% is a huge number. So overall, the coastal economy in itself has to be sustained. So that can be sustained again, or even it can be refurbished or reformed in times to come if we have more insights about the ocean. So that is one significance of the deep ocean mission. Further, the blue economy was emphasized as one of the 10 essential pillars of growth in the Government of India's vision of New India by 2030. So this is an important one, blue economy, which was released in February 2019. Now, oceans are also a source of food that we all know: food, energy, minerals, medicines, as well as weather and climatic modulator that supports life on the earth. So overall, we can simply say oceans are an integral part of our life. Further, the United Nations has designated the decade 2021-2030 as the decade of ocean sciences, again just because it is an unexplored frontier to a large extent, for sustainable development. So oceans, again, we can have the models as to how the oceans sustain themselves, and if we have understanding of them, then we can create a new models based on the sustainable development and all those things, recognizing the importance of ocean in ensuring long-term sustainability. So that is the significance of basically the deep ocean mission. So now to summarize what we have learned deep ocean mission. So it's simple, as the name goes, to explore the ocean itself. Now, deep ocean missions in news, that Ministry of Earth Sciences, and it was approved by the Parliamentary Committee on the Economic Affairs that we have seen. Then components of the deep ocean mission, the 6 important components we have seen in this particular session. Then further we went on to study the significance of deep ocean mission. And then with that, I hope you have understood whatever we have discussed about the deep ocean mission in this particular session. That's it for this session. See you in another one. Thank you.